What if I just film the whole packing video like this? Hello everyone, my name is Jojo and welcome back to the vlog channel. Today we are packing up for TwitchCon. This is going to be my second TwitchCon, so I am a little bit more prepared than I was last year. Last year I kind of just brought outfits that I knew I was comfortable in, that I knew I could walk around in, and that was actually a really good move. But this year I am trying to elevate just a little bit, and we are still doing carry-on only. We've got my suitcase and my backpack, and that is my Ita bag. My Ita bag is actually going to be the bag I'm carrying around every day, but it's going to be in my backpack for the flight just to save some space. Okay, so we are gonna start out with our actual suitcase since that is where the bulk of the items are gonna go. I'm gonna try to get all of my items to fit kind of in half of the suitcase here because I want to make sure I'm leaving enough space for items that I'm going to be getting at TwitchCon. It's a mistake I made last year where I don't think I left enough space, so I was struggling to bring things home. So I just want to make sure I have enough space for all of the free things that we're going to get from vendors and all of the purchases we're going to inevitably make at Artist Alley. And also this year I am not bringing nearly as many shoes. I think I brought 3 or 4 pairs of Converse last year and it was just unnecessary. So I am just bringing my Mary Janes, which are actually going to be the shoes I'm wearing on the plane and on our way there. And then I'm going to pack my silver Converse in just a little shoe bag that actually came with my Mary Janes, so that way my shoes don't get the rest of my stuff dirty. And you can see me trying to cram my sweater into one half, and I think what I'm gonna do is if I actually need the space, I will just wrap that sweater around my hips on the way home. So I'm just going to put that in kind of the open spot of the suitcase, but I know that I can just wear that if I need to, so I'm not too worried about that sitting over there. I'm only going to be gone for 5 days, so I'm not bothering to pack 5 pants. I can rewear jeans. So I'm going to be wearing 1 pair of pants there, and I'm packing a pair of pants, and I'm also packing a skirt. So I'll have 3 bottoms that I can kind of cycle through. I'm going to try to mix and match more, again, to kind of save luggage room because I just don't need that many clothes. And I'm throwing in the rest of my business cards just because I don't need all of them in my bag at once. It came with so many. I doubt I'll even go through all of the ones that are in my bag. And then moving on to the backpack, the first thing I'm throwing in here is my toiletry bag, which has just a bunch of necessities. It has all of my hair ties, all of my hair clips for when I put my hair up in space buns. It has my eyeliner, makeup wipes, moisture removing wipes, tweezers, pain medicine, anything you can basically think you would need, shampoo, conditioner, mouthwash, toothbrush, toothpaste. You can actually see me forget my toothbrush, but don't worry, I do go and grab a spare toothbrush and throw it in there at the very end, so the mouthwash is not doing all of the work. And I'm also packing just a tiny little bag that has all of my jewelry in it. I actually have a nice travel jewelry case, but I'm just not packing enough to feel the need to use it this time, so I'm just putting it all in one of these little scrunchy bags. And I'm also bringing my Ita bag, and then let me show you what's on the inside of my Ita bag. It is actually so cute. I have it decked out in all of a bunch of pins and keychains, and on the inside I actually have a bunch of other pouches because it's just one giant pouch on the inside. So I have a bunch of tiny dinosaurs. If I'm going to run into you guys at TwitchCon, please come say hi and ask for a dinosaur. I have plenty to give away and share. So I have tiny dinosaurs. I have another bag that has my business cards that I was talking about. If you are going to TwitchCon as a content creator, I do recommend getting some business cards printed. They don't have to be super fancy, they don't have to be super expensive, but it is helpful to give something to brands to help them remember they spoke with you and to have an easier time contacting you. And then I have a bunch of camera equipment. I'm going to be bringing my Osmo this year and my Osmo mic, so those are going to go in this bag once I'm not using them to film a packing video. Packception. I also have this tiny cinema roll pouch, and this one actually is kind of my emergency bag that I take everywhere. It's got band-aids, glasses wipe, tissues, push pins, bobby pins, hair ties, hand sanitizer, anything that you might need in a pinch, I try to bring with me. If you saw my Japan packing video, you will see that I packed a bunch of presents for the flight attendants, and I did that just because we were flying on a holiday, but they really enjoyed it and they were all very appreciative of it that I think I'm going to start doing that on every flight that I go on. I am just packing 2 different types of Dewey's cookies, and then I have these really cute mushroom thank you cards that me and Nolan can fill out and sign. I packed some extra thank you cards for the flight home and also to leave at the hostel to say thank you to the staff there. It's going to be a lot easier to get it through TSA if they're just cookies in my backpack, so we will actually assemble the gift bags before we get on the planes. I'm also packing some portable chargers, and I did not pack my phone charger or my hairbrush because I'm going to be using those in the meantime between now and when I leave for the airport, but those will be packed. I will not be forgetting a phone charger. I think that would be the worst case scenario. I think that's everything. If you guys are going to TwitchCon San Diego this year, please let me know. I would love to say hello and share a tiny dinosaur with you. And if you're watching this when it comes out, I am currently on an airplane heading over to San Diego, so wish me luck. All right, thank you guys so much for packing with me. I will see you guys in the next video. I'm going to be vlogging TwitchCon. Those videos should be coming out relatively soon. I'm gonna try to get the first one out before DreamHack, so hopefully I will see you next week. In the meantime, please remember, you are not replaceable, you are not neglectable, and you deserve to be treated with respect. I will see you guys at TwitchCon. Bye! Was I shiny this entire video? Oh my good god. I was not that shiny, right? This angle is crazy.